we finally got through January and the cold winter months, and hopefully it's going to start getting warmer. The sun's starting to set later in the evening, it's getting warmer and brighter, and it can only mean in February that spring is just around the corner and Valentine's Day is coming. So I'm going to be sharing with you today, obviously lots of little love hearts and silly little things like that, but my top tips for dating and effectively being with somebody with a stoma. So I hope you enjoy. Tip number one. Sort of worked. So the first thing is really when you're thinking about dating or you're thinking about working out what's the best thing to do with your bag and all these sorts of things, if I'm brutally honest, is to get used to it and to really understand what's going to work for you. So my bag is a black bag, it's a Motor V bag, and the reason why I decided to go with this branding is because obviously it works well for me and my stoma needs, but I really like the black colour. It makes me feel very confident. Loads of people don't think I actually have one on, which is fantastic. And it really suits my needs. A lot of bags that I was trying sort of pre-surgery and whilst I was in hospital were all very sort of clinical and, a greyish colour, and they didn't really make me feel that confident. So I really wanted to get a bag that was gonna sort of help that side of my lifestyle as well. And there are things, if you love the bag that you have, but you can't change the colours and you're looking to maybe experiment or find new colours, have a look at some amazing bag covers that you can get, which are from some other some sites or your stoma nurses may be able to put you onto ones, but you get loads of other ones in different colours, varieties, not just shapes but also like patterns and things, and that can make it a bit more individual for you, and can make you feel that bit more confident as well. So yeah, don't just go for standard ones. You can get a nice black one that looks like that, and yeah, I can't believe I've just done it on camera, but anyway, there we go. Tip number two, the biggest thing really when you start dating or you start working out what you want in your relationships with your bag is to be really open and honest with yourself, but also your partner, whoever that person may be. When I first started dating, I'm very fortunate because I've recently proposed to my partner and she said yes, so we're getting engaged, which is great. Or we are engaged, getting married, whatever. When we first started dating, I said to her, this is my baggage. I didn't quite have the bag yet. I was going to get my surgery and stuff like that, but all the things that we had within the first few weeks were very focused around me going to get my surgery and what that was going to look like. And I just had to be really open and honest and say, this is going to be life-changing, this may happen, is that okay? We agreed to meet up, obviously before and after the surgery, and I was just like, I wanted to work out what would happen next. And for all you people out there that are dating, that are worried about all of these things, you will find the right person that loves you for you, regardless of what your body looks like or if you've got a new fashion accessory or not. I can't stress that enough. I was really worried about it, especially being a guy in a relationship. You're supposed to be really confident and macho and whatever. Not saying that I'm not, but I've just blown confetti hearts at you. She was incredibly supportive about it, and I was quite taken aback by how I could sort of show her my new body and everything, how she made me feel. Especially she made me feel incredibly loved, and she still does, and hence why we are now engaged, which is great. And it does again sort of hammer to the point home that even if you do have a bag, there are those right people out there for you, and people that will make you feel loved and happy, etc. So yeah, just be open and honest with what you want and what your expectations will be in your relationship, and I'm hopefully you'll find all those wonderful people where you are as well. Even if you are just dating, I wouldn't be afraid about it, because lots of people I've spoken to tend to put it off. They'll go, I'm not going to tell anybody until like the 5th or 6th date. You might as well say it early, because then you can start, for me personally, you can start to then weed out the people that you want to spend time with and you don't want to spend time with. I'd much rather know who those people are straight away and spend time with them, rather than going 5 or 6, 7 dates just for them to go, oh no, actually I don't want that. Do you see what I mean? But yeah, just be honest with people and explain. Tip number 3, apologies, it's freezing in here, so I've got to do this so quickly. You are probably almost likely going to be worried about getting intimate with your partner. and what having a bag will do in the bedroom or that sort of department. So one of the top tips I can give you for this, especially from a guy's perspective, is get a band. It's incredibly practical. You don't have to worry about where your bag is with what you're doing. It's out the way, it's covered, which is really good, and it's also secure. You then won't have to worry, hopefully fingers crossed, about leaks or anything like that. And what I've always found is I'd much rather quickly run and put this on than have to fold it all up, hope things are okay. Do you see what I mean? It's much quicker and much simpler. Plus, I've always found that if I need to, it's always been supported. So for me, my partner isn't worried about my bag. Does that make sense? It's stuck to me then, so there's no issues. And again, doesn't look too bad. So it couldn't be better. Whatever you get up to, whatever you want to do, that's absolutely fine. But I've always put this on because it's much easier as a guy. Some people will sort of want to, if they can do, they'll sort of tuck it in or do that. But for me, I have much better peace of mind. Just have it sort of tucked away under a support belt or a strap, if you will. And yeah, absolutely fine, no issues at all. So get one of these. Companies do some great bands and stuff like that. Pop it on, takes 2 seconds, then literally you can take it off.
My fourth tip is to just take time. It's going to take time for you to get used to your body, how you look, and how you feel about yourself. So just take your time with it. Don't rush it. Trust the process, and you'll get there in the end.
Okay, now put my clothes back on. Sorry. My fifth and final tip is to just enjoy yourself. Just enjoy being out there, and if you are dating, getting back on a dating scene, being proud of who you are, and obviously what you've achieved, because it's an incredibly inspiring story. But also to just enjoy the ride. There's going to be lots of times where we want instant success, you want instant love, people to fall instantly in love with you, and it doesn't work like that. Just take your time with it, trust the process, and just trust that you will find that one person who will change your life for the better. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Take care, guys. See you soon. Bye bye.